Hi, so I am doing a voiceover today. This is my first attempt at uploading a voiceover, but this is my 10th attempt today trying to get it worked right. So hopefully it goes well. I've had to stop for various reasons and retry it, but hopefully this works, and hopefully you can't hear my dog too badly in the background playing with herself. So what you're seeing right now is me trimming down some collage sheets. Oh, there's my son helping me, from LoveLynnsLife. I became her Patreon for $10 a month, and so I get her videos and her collage sheets, and these are some of them. I'm just finishing up the first sheet now, which is the first half of the sheet now, which was just kind of, it almost looked like a what are those? I can't even think about it. Label makers on her collage sheet backgrounds, and they said all sorts of things, the months of the year, days of the week, and then on the bottom half you can see those are numbers for each day, first, second, third, fourth. I really like these ones. I only printed off like 4 sheets to begin with to try them out, just to see how I liked them, and then I went on to cut them out. So I'm sorry that it took me about a week between videos. I try to get them up a little bit further, but I was having some app errors with my editor. I'm using iMovie now, and I can't figure out how to input music on this or anything. It just keeps giving me errors. And so voiceover is what we're gonna do today. And then we had some construction in our house back in January. Our sewer line broke right after we bought the house, which was wonderful. And the bottom basement of our house, the kids couldn't be in their rooms. We've all been living in one floor with one bathroom. We got it all ripped up, and they're finally putting it back together now that they've gotten the okay from the state that it's an essential thing for them to come and fix it. Now on the screen you can see I'm cutting out some collage date sheets that she made and uploaded as PDFs for the Patreons, and I really love these. They're a lot of fun and easy to use, and yeah, the other half of the page, if you notice, there was only half a page of those. The other half of the page was like a whole collage background type thing, and I've used that a couple times in my journals already, along with these date sheets. I even have started a new journal. You can kind of see it up in the upper left. It's kind of that chartreuse greeny color. I got it from Michael's, and I've been using that. What else can I talk about? I think I have about 5 more minutes, and the dog is starting to chew on me. She's just a puppy, so we're working through that for training. What else? Oh, Mother's Day. How about that? We just had Mother's Day, and I think that was the date that I was cutting all of these out, actually. I spent some of my Mother's Day with some me time and fussy cutting these journaling sheets. This one in particular that I just started was probably my favorite. I really love the bubble letters. I love her bubble lettering. I need to start trying to practice it so I can write like that in my journal. If you ever watch LoveLynnsLife's videos, you'll see that bubble lettering, the header lettering that she does a lot. And then just the numbers with the circles around them, kind of messily like that. I like that. And of course, it's something that I could do in my own handwriting on my own, but sometimes it's just nice to have these other things to use. So I printed those off, and I think the last sheet that we're going to see after this one is the one with cactus flowers, and that one is my absolute favorite. In my last video, I kind of talked about how the cactus aesthetic was my favorite, and I always, if there's an option for something with cactuses on it, my coffee cup has cactuses on it. I have a couple succulent plants, just because I just like it. My favorite when I lived on that side of the United States was going down into California when I was a kid to visit family, or a little older as an adult. and just seeing all the cacti, Joshua trees, things like that. So it just kind of spills over, so that was another one that I chose to print off. But on her Patreon, she's got, I don't know, probably more than 30 sheets that you can print off and be able to just use. I suggest, if you're going to print them off, to change your printer settings and use a higher quality. This particular one that I'm printing off right now, that's in black and white, I didn't use a high quality for because I figured it was just black and white and it would be fine. But it turned out to be a little bit gray, and I'm not real crazy about it, but it works, and I'm not mad. It was my own thing, not Lynn's. So I'm okay with that. I also really like the stars, and I've been gluing those in as well. Oh, my puppy is just full of it, getting belly rubs over here by me. And let's see, what else can I talk about in this before I go off and try and put music in again. Let's see what else. I have a list of things that I could talk about. How about my pen pal catch up? So when I first started the year, I was doing SwapBot, and you can look it up, swapbot.com, and it is just where you sign up and make a profile, and you can start doing mail swaps, email swaps, Pinterest swaps, things like that, where you make a board or write a letter and then you mail it out to someone, and you're matched with someone and they send it to you, so you don't get the same person, like you're sending it to someone and someone different is sending it to you. And so I'm doing some catch up on that, because when my home kind of imploded with the sewer system, I stopped. I just couldn't anymore write letters, and then life got away from me, and first quarter ended at my school, and grading had to be done. I'm a teacher, so I didn't have time to write. And then shortly after, like third quarter, it was, we all went home due to the virus, and that was around spring break, and I didn't go back, and I spent some weeks kind of wallowing sad because I wasn't going to be able to go back and see my students. But I have been doing better with it, and I decided that I need to start writing back the pen pals and getting back into swaps. So I've been signing up for some swaps and writing some letters and doing some note cards and sending some postcards. So that's been good. And now on the screen you can see my favorite collage sheet, which is these flowered cacti. I am a little low on the screen, so I'm sorry about that. I also didn't print this one off quite right. If you can see that first row that I'm cutting is kind of cut off and a little bit shorter than the other ones. And that's just, again, simply my error. Nothing because of the collage sheet. So, yeah, I think this is where I'm going to actually end it now. There's just maybe 5 minutes left. Oh, here comes the puppy. There's maybe 5 minutes left, and this dog really wants to play with me, so I'm going to go ahead and just end this. Thank you so much for watching, and I would love it if you stuck around and subscribed to see more of what I put out, hopefully sooner than a week from now, but we'll see how my technology does with that. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.